Greetings. I'm gonna try to do another video while I'm driving. I've been pretty preoccupied lately, so hopefully you all will be able to follow me while I'm in commute right now. But I do want to speak about just basically about the symptoms of society and the conditions of things today. And I don't want it to seem as if everything's a Debbie Downer, so to speak, because there is a lot to be, appreciative of. And there's also positive things taking place, but whenever we're trying to critique something, we have to understand that you cannot use your oppressor's definition to objectively or subjectively critique anything. Many of us get caught into trying to use a rubric or a value system to evaluate Western thought, but using that same thought process to evaluate it. So the thing is, whenever you're trying to understand why, you say, for example, teenage pregnancy, college or high school dropouts, black on black crime, or whatever you want to call it, even though that's a silly statement, or anything of the sort, you would not say that high school dropouts produces, say, black on black crime produces teenage pregnancy. You wouldn't necessarily say that. Those are all different things within oppression. So, for example, if someone's not feeling well, their nose starts running, then their stomach starts to hurt, then their head starts to hurt, you wouldn't necessarily say their stomach hurting causes their nose to run. Their nose running is actually a symptom of being sick. Just like the headache and the stomach hurt, those are all symptoms of being sick. What I'm saying is, what you call ADHD with children and dropouts and teenage pregnancies and things of that sort, those are not causing one of the other. Those are all symptoms of being oppressed. So whenever we're trying to understand why things are, we have to look at the source of why things are and what's causing it. And eating a certain way is only a symptom of oppression. You may say, I eat this because I like it, or I do this because I like it, but those values were created within the confine or a paradigm of a system that was given to you. Now we have to kind of stray away, like I was saying before, you have to stray away from using westernized thinking processes and thought to analyze something outside of it. And we're trying to understand what's natural for us, not for other people. And those are two different definitions, because the word natural is not a scientific word. The word natural is a political and social term. So we have been socialized like Europeans, and what the European has done now, he has actually made the man feminine to him, meaning that the black man is actually subjugated to the white man and trying to be socially accepted by him. We can call this getting along or being likable, or whatever you want to call it on the job, where we may treat each other any type of way, but we tend to kind of bite our tongue when it comes to them. This is not all people, I'm just saying. So if it doesn't apply to you, then you shouldn't take offense to it. But the thing is, the health of the body has to be understood beyond itself. It has to be understood in character and how you behave as well. And the way we behave is all a symptom of being, sick. So a healthy body produces healthy solutions. So But what I'm saying is, if you're unhealthy, you probably have an unhealthy solution about what should take place. So what you put into your body is mainly information transference. You're transferring information. People say it doesn't matter what you eat, we're all going to die anyway. Okay. Alright. Well, you shouldn't go to work because you're going to not have that money to use anyway, you know. So most people who are dying are not dying a natural death. So if you're dying before 100 years old, that's not a natural death. You know, most people don't die a natural death, you know, and most of those deaths are full of agony and pain 2 or 3 decades before they even, you know, pass on. So, you know, we have to really kind of pull out of this matrix that we're in and really tap into the African, you know, psychiatry that we have, that we produce, which will actually, you know, heal us, actually. Heal, you know, our children, our elders, and all the generations in between. So, the solution is not protesting necessarily, you know. How about you take back your name? How about that? How about you, you know, reclaim, you know, who you are, and give them their name back and take back yours. That would be it. That would change the energy big time, you know. How about you, you know, maybe wear a dashiki 5 times out of the week, 3 times out of the week, once a week. Put something on that represents something that's not of this matrix. You know, if you want to talk about it, where dashikis come from, whatever, you know, at least do something different. You know, everybody wants to run towards, you know, Western ideas when it comes to being established or you know, wealthy. So once I get wealthy, I got to buy something that's going to be, you know, made by some European, you know, homosexual who designs the men's and women's clothing. And the guy's name is Victor, and they want to call it Victoria's Secret. But the Victoria's Secret is that it's actually designed by a man named Victor. So a gay guy designs all those clothes that women put on. So, you know, but I don't want to keep this video too long, and I do want to focus on the road, be safe while I'm driving. But that's just some food for thought there, you know. A healthy solution comes out of a healthy mind, and a healthy mind lives in a healthy body. So health is very important when it comes to trying to really figure out what's going on out here and to address it correctly. So most people, it's really tough to listen to because I have to really say, okay, well, first of all, what's this person consuming on a daily basis? What is their diet? And then I can kind of understand their biochemistry and what their brain is producing. And that allows you to kind of decipher through a lot of stuff. But it's not to say that someone who's not eating a certain way can't, you know, perhaps come with, you know, some good ideas, you know. But the foundation is to understand that health is, you know, what's going to get you there and sustain it, and it's going to allow you to actually be serious about actually a solution, because any plan that you may have is going to be short-lived if you don't have a body that can sustain it. So we want to make sure that we're reclaiming our culture at all times, in all situations. So that's the definition of freedom. So Europeans are allowed to express themselves and practice their culture at all times, in all situations. If you can't practice your culture in all times, in all situations, that's work, that's everywhere. You can't wear what you want to, your clothing, your African clothing at work, and have your name and express yourself the way you want at all times, in all situations, within your culture, then you're not free. So, in society, they're our parents, we're their children. So they punish us according to their rules. We don't punish them according to our rules. We go to their court systems, their police. You know, they're the parents, we're the children out here. Keep that in mind if you want to really overcome this system. So the word minority has nothing to do with being the least in population. The word minority means minor in thinking. So yes, you're a minority if you are a minor in thinking. So now you gotta hire an attorney or a lawyer or whatever to defend you, help defend you, because you're a minor. As they call it, minority. we are not the minority. Trust you. You gotta trust that. You understand that. Africa is the biggest continent on the planet. Not Europe, not Asia. It's Africa. So there's 55 countries in Africa. Over 2,000 languages spoken. So Nigeria itself has 200 million people in Nigeria by itself, which is almost over half the size of America, so United States. So anyway, I'm gonna end this video and I'm gonna continue to drive safely. But if you have any videos you want me to do, just drop them in the comment section, and stay healthy, stay safe.